Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is AMOUR and this is AMOUR's beauty blog. I'm a freelance makeup artist with a passion for all things beauty. If you're a subscriber, then a welcome return. If you like this content and would like to see more, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for weekly uploads. So today I'm going to be talking to you about the rest of the Pat McGrath holiday collection. I thought today would be a perfect day to go through all of the eyeshadows, the quads that arrived. I bought 2 of the lipsticks and I also purchased the highlighter. I have to admit that when I opened the package, I was really surprised. The highlighter, I had no idea that it would look so opulent and would feel so, I suppose, heavy. It wasn't what I expected at all. In a good way, it just felt special. And so I was really pleased when I saw the highlighter and I opened it up. I was also pleased with the lipsticks because they are new colours. And I also purchased the 3 quads and I am in love with the colours. I'm going to really delve into these quads by not using any of her previous quads. Sometimes you just want to travel light. So I have the Pat McGrath foundation. So I always like to do this when I'm doing a full face of Pat McGrath because I always like to show you what her foundation is really like. And I love her foundation. It's very light but gives really good coverage. And I also use her concealer and I use the same colour. So I'm, well, medium 15 in her foundation and then I use 15 as a concealer. But I thought today, just keep it nice and simple. I also have her Dark Star mascara on today because I wanted to show you just before I put everything on that I've already got the mascara on so you can see that. These are the 3 quads, Celestial, Divinity, Luxe quads. And what's so lovely is they come in 3 different colours. So you've got pink, you've got blue, and then you've got this sort of purpley colour. So I really like the way that has come packaged. So I also purchased her lipsticks and I picked up the 2 new lipsticks for the holiday. So the MatteTrance lipsticks I purchased in Divine Romance 451 and MatteTrance 449 AMOUR. So these are the 2 lipsticks and I will show you what they are like on my skin tone. Finally, I purchased the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Skin Highlighter and this is the one that surprised me the most. It's really weighty, which I wasn't expecting it to be. It really shocked me because I wasn't sure how it was going to come. Being the holiday collection, I feel like there have been, not corners cut, but I think that they've tried to make it affordable for people. I thought that they would cut corners with the highlighter. I actually thought it was going to be like really just in a different material, but when you see this, I think it's going to really surprise you. The highlighter is in champagne gold, which is written on the box, and it's in a sort of pink box. And I really love the way the collection looks. I really love the way that all the packaging is as well. So the first quad that we're going to look at is the FLEUR FANTASIA quad. So the FLEUR FANTASIA quad is the one in the kind of purpley packaging. The 4 colours that are written at the back are Utopia, Lavender Blue, Iridescent Orchid and Lotus Paradise. The shelf life is 12 months and it said it's made in the USA with imported ingredients. It's interesting because I noticed that with one of the other quads it was made in Italy. So I think this and the other palette is made in the USA. So what I love about this is even though it's the holiday palette, if you're all familiar with the motherships, this is exactly the same material as the motherships and I'm really pleased that it's in this sort of packaging because it gives it more sort of a quality feel. So this one is the FLEUR FANTASIA palette. So these are the colours and they are absolutely gorgeous. This kind of leans towards, and I can see why the packaging was purple now, it has that kind of purpley feel. So what I'm going to do is swatch these 4 before we start the eye makeup look. So these are the colours. Prepare for pastel perfection with 4 floral inspired shades that deliver delicate divinity to the eyes in a sublime spectrum of opalescent blue, lavender, pink, transformative pale gold, shimmering orchid pink and matte peach. Formulated for ultimate blendability, these master level pigments electrify with bold bursts of colour, elevating your artistry to glamorously grand new heights. From clockwise, from top left, so this is my top left, Utopia, which is a pale rose gold highlight, and then that moves on to Lavender Blue, which is a duochrome lavender shimmer with blue flash. Then this moves down to this one, which is Lotus Paradise, which is a pink peach matte, and then it goes on to this one, which is Iridescent Orchid, which is a warm magenta metallic with purple flash. Let's do some swatching. So this is the one on the top. This is Utopia. Feels really creamy and nice. Utopia, and that is Lavender Blue. And then we're moving on to the matte shade. That colour is Lavender Paradise. And then we're going to go to the final colour, which is here, and that is right at the end. And this one is Iridescent Orchid. So I will put a description of each of those colours for you below so you can see, but they are all really, really pretty colours. So I have used all of the colours in the palette and I just wanted to show you how easy it was to use. What I love about this palette is that there is a matte in there, which she hasn't normally done with her previous holiday collections. They've always been just sort of colours that are, you'd have to go somewhere else to get a matte. So I'm really pleased that she's put a matte in this one. Just a really easy colour story to use. There are two lipsticks that I purchased. So this one is Divine Romance 451. It's a really gorgeous colour, very, very rich, very opulent, very, very pretty. I'm not sure if this is going to work so much with this look just because of the pastel-y purple colours. And then we're now moving on to the other MatteTrance, which is AMOUR in 449. It's just stunning, the packaging. It's has this really lovely sort of avant-garde. It reminds me of Italy, when you go to Italy and you go and look at the beautiful, just the architecture and everything like that, and has a really classic feel to it. This one we could probably try. This one is in AMOUR, so I'll show you this one. And this one is more like a kind of slightly more corally colour. It's really, really pretty. Say you only had these four colours and you were travelling. I think why not? Let's try it as a blush. We can combine two together. Or we could also do like a highlighter as well. Let's go into the matte. I've got my Sonia G Soft Cheek brush and I just want to see if it works. And it does. Ooh, lovely. That's a nice colour. That is really pretty. That does work because I don't have a blush on at the moment, so this works really well. Wow, that surprised me. I wasn't expecting that to work, but it does. So not only does it work on my eyes as a kind of base, it works as a blush as well. So there's so many ways to use this, which I really love. Like, I don't think makeup, again, has rules. You can just play, and that, oh, love that. And then I thought, why not that sort of kind of shifty purple? Let's see if it works as a highlight. So what I'm going to do is just take the colour, that one there, and I'm going to use that as a highlight because I think that would look really cool on my skin tone. So I'm just going to go in, patting it in, and I'm just going to put it on the sort of high cheekbones. Ooh, that works. Just on my brow. Ooh, I like that. Can you see that shift? That's so cool. That's really, really nice. I'm going to do the other side now. How cool is this? It's just really clever. Like, I just love the way her colours can be used in so many different ways and all the textures. Who would have thought, eh? So I'm just blending that out, and then I'm just going to do the other side again, a little bit more. I thought if I use a little brush, I can be a little bit more sort of precise with where I put the highlight, but ooh, that's really, really cute. I do love me a bit of purple highlight. I don't know what it is. There's something about it that's just a little bit extra, but that is pretty, really, really pretty. Like I said, there's no rules with makeup, and I love this pigment of this one here. You can always, I mean, I would even like try and put it on your lips just because it's quite unusual, but I've got the highlight on, which you can see there from the video, but I'm going to put the lip on, and then I'm going to press this colour on top of the lip. And I just want to see what it looks like. So let's start off with AMOUR, which is the more corally one. I just want to see what it looks like. And then once I've put that on, we'll press that other colour into the lips, but very, very cute so far. Ooh, that's nice. So what I've done is I've not gone completely around my lips. I've just literally just put it on in the centre of my lips, because what I'm going to do is use my finger to just kind of blend it like that into my lips, because I think it looks quite nice as a stain. Oh, it's really pretty colour. I like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this really cool colour here, and I'm going to dab that onto my lips, and I'm going to see what that looks like. So I'm going to take my ring finger, I'm just going to press into the pigment, because I actually think with this formula in the corner here, using your finger is better. I did use it just now for my eyes, but I found that it didn't pick up the product as much. But I think when you use your finger, you get more. So let's have a look. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. That's really, really nice. I'm just going to go in with the lower lip. And it's kind of just lifted it a little bit from what we saw before with the colour that I just put on. And it's kind of changed it in a good way. And, oh, I'm loving that. So I've literally just taken that corner there and I've just put it on my lips, and I love, love, love what it's done. So it's really, really nice. It's just lifted everything. I just love the combination of the colours that I have on my face. So I'm just going to show you what this looks like on, and it's really pretty. Like, this has really surprised me. I wasn't expecting this palette to be this versatile. Well, I wasn't sure what colours would work, but it's really, really nice. I thought we could move on to the next palette. The next palette is in the colour blue, and this is the Celestial Divinity Luxe Quad in Interstellar Icon. And the four colours in here are Golden, Polaris, Hypnotic, Blue Blood and Divine Dahlia. This one is made in the USA as well, has a 12-month shelf life, and yeah, has imported ingredients. So these are the two that I mentioned that are made in the USA. And then you've got the final one, which I'm going to be showing you afterwards, which is made in Italy. As you can see, really, really pretty colours. So let's have a look. All different textures, a bit different to the previous quad, and I would probably say you could use these colours on their own more as a single shadow. This galactic glamorous quad brings deep space drama to the eyes in stellar shades of electric turquoise, gold champagne, deep shimmering burgundy and rich golden rose. Each creamy blendable formulation delivers high impact colour, igniting a vivid vortex of opulence. Elevate your artistry to stratospheric levels with glittering, powerful pigments that beam throughout the universe. So the product features, and this again is in a clockwise fashion. So the first one is called Golden Polaris, which is this one here. This is the top left. And that one is a luminous rose gold. And then you move on to this one, which is Hypnotic, which is electric warm blue metallic. And then the next one down, and this one is called Divine Dahlia, and this was Iridescent Bronze Taupe. And then you've got Blue Blood, which is a deepened burgundy sheen. I believe with these colours there is a duplicate, and this is the duplicate. So this is in her other palette, and it's the Decadence palette that you will find this colour in there. So if you don't have the Decadence palette, at least you get the opportunity to try this colour. So those are the colours. This one is Golden Polaris, Hypnotic, Divine Dahlia, which is really lovely. It's kind of like this rich brown. Okay, the Decadence palette. That is the beautiful colour. This one is Blue Blood. So these are all the swatches. So I've just added the blush from the other palette that we did before, just so there's some sort of blush going on. And then I'm just going to go in with the highlighter brush, and I'm going to take the rose gold colour, which is here, and I'm going to try and use that as a highlighter. So I'm going in with my highlighter brush. I've got some product on there. Wow. So versatile, her products. I'm just going to do the same here. Really lovely. This palette is really nice as well. I've used all the colours from the palette. I didn't think I would, but I did. Yeah, this is really pretty, really nice as well. And yeah, so this is the second look using the Interstellar Icon palette. So I am moving on to the final eye palette. This is in the colour Risque Rose. It's in the pink packaging, and this is the packaging. So these are the colours. They are really, really pretty. These are quite strong colours, but I think they are kind of very sort of user-friendly. So I can't wait to try these. Dare to go where no divine diva has gone before, in the glittering galactic glamour of an electrifying quartet of ravishing rose eye shadows, each rendered in a bold, brilliant brand new formula direct from the lab. This beyond sublime bouquet transcends the spectrum with fierce flowers from space-inspired shades ranging from dramatic deep brown matte and liquefied copper rose to flashing fuchsia and resplendently reflective lavender. Each provocative pigment is curated to mix, match and mesmerize with the other shades, delivering high impact couture colour, tantalizing multi-dimensional texture and incendiary eye artistry. Don't you just love Pat's descriptions? The first one is Rose Rebellion, which is this one. Rose Rebellion is a creamy matte fuchsia, and then we're going to move on to Lavendering, and I believe this would be the new formula. Lavendering Duochrome Platinum Sparkle with Lavender Flash, and then Life on Mars, which is this one, which is a copper rose, and I love the name Life on Mars. Very bowy, amazing. We have Mink Noir, which is a black and brown, and that is this colour here. Really excited to try this out. So this is the first colour, which is Rose Rebellion, a creamy matte fuchsia, and this is the new formula. Oh, it feels really nice. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So this one is the Lavendering Duochrome Platinum Sparkle with Lavender Flash. Honestly, it feels like butter. It feels so nice. Third colour, which is, I believe, Life on Mars, which is this colour here. And this one is a copper rose, and that is gorgeous. And this one is blackened brown. Really, really lovely. I used the eyeshadow as a blush as well, and that colour was really, really pretty. This is the highlighter. Oh my god. Okay, I really don't know how I'm going to describe this. This has approximately 12 months shelf life, and in terms of product, there is 6.5 grams of product. Granted, most of this weight is the actual package itself, but when you see how beautiful this is, it's going to blow your mind. It has the PMG logo, and oh my god, it's just so, so nice. Are you ready for this? So you twist it, And this is the highlighter, and oh, look at that. This is what you call divine, as Pat would say. It is in another league. It is stunning. The weight of this makes this justifiable for the price. It just feels luxurious, and having this on your dressing table, how stunning is this? Oh, I'm all for packaging. I love beautiful packaging, and this is so well thought out. I can't believe there's only a 12-month shelf life on here. This is the Champagne Gold highlighter. I'm going to take my Sonia G Sculpt 2 brush, and we're literally going to highlight and see what this looks like. So I'm going to go in to the product. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that. I've got to go in a few times into the product. I think this is more of a glow from within kind of look. I don't think this is necessarily like a pool, pop, wow, in your face highlight. This is a very much like really pretty, subtle, and I can't believe Pat McGrath is doing subtle, but this is kind of what it is. I'll see if I can try a different brush, but I don't think it's to do with the brush. I think it's to do with the product itself. I can try the smaller one. So we're using the smaller Sonia G Sculpt 3. And I don't know if that's picked it up any better. You can see that? So it's definitely not like in your face, but oh, it's so pretty. Really nice. Like, it kind of looks rose gold on camera actually, more than champagne gold. And even in here, it looks more like rose gold, which I love. I love a rose gold highlighter. So that's how it looks. I don't know whether you can see that, but it is really, really pretty. So this is the highlighter swatch. So it's definitely more rose gold than champagne gold, in my opinion. As you can see on my face, it definitely has more of a rose tint to it. Yeah, so I guess I wish this was a little bit more pigmented, but to be honest, I can still see the highlight. It's really, really nice, and I actually quite like the fact that it's not too in your face. So this is the highlight, which, oh my god, I just absolutely love and adore. Okay, so now is the proper lip colours. So we're going into Divine Romance. So this is Divine Romance, and it has a very sort of uplifting kind of colour to it. It's quite refreshing, and yeah, this is Divine Romance. And then I'm just going to put on Amour, which is the colour that I was patting in earlier. I think I know why I was patting it in. It's quite a corally colour. I think it needs a liner. If you blend it in so it's more like a stain, just like that, it looks better, I think, this colour. I think if you just do it straight, I think what happens is that you can just tell that I need a liner, but I think this works better. So this is better as a stain, I would say, rather than a straightforward kind of thing that I just did with the other colour, purely because the colour is quite light on my skin tone. So this one is the colour Amour. So this is Amour. This is Amour, Divine Romance. So as you can see, Divine Romance is probably better for a straightforward lip colour, and then I think the Amour colour is much more of a kind of stain that would look much better unless you had a lip liner for it. So that is the full, or the rest of the holiday collection from Pat McGrath. I hope you enjoyed what I did and the looks I created, and going through the different swatches and seeing what it was like on my skin tone. If I had to rank them all, I love the highlight. It's not as intense as I would hoped, but I actually quite like that it's not too intense because then you can build it up. I like the quads. Do I have a favourite quad? I quite like this one, Risque Rose, which is the quad I have on now, but I do love the other quads as well because they're just a little bit different. I love the new consistency of this new formula she has in this palette here, which is the Risque Rose palette, because it feels really creamy and it felt really easy to put on. And like I said, when it comes to her formulas, using your fingers is sometimes much better than using the brushes, just because you get the true pigment. And some people use water, or is it Meron as well, to get that intensity. So you can use different things. This is sort of like just me playing around and enjoying the collection, really. I do like the lipsticks. I prefer Divine Romance over Amour because Divine Romance is much more of a lipstick that I can just put straight on. I don't need a liner and it's done. I think Amour, like I said before, is much better as a lip stain. So patting it on and then not worrying about a liner gives it that sort of unfinished look. So that's really nice too. But out of the two colours, I'd probably pick Divine Romance for my skin tone. Please leave your comments in the comments section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the rest of this Pat McGrath holiday collection. If you enjoy this video and would like to see more, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you.